Hey guys, welcome back to another podcast. Today, from the title, you can see what we are going to be talking about. And it's the Jonas Brothers! I thought you were going to say something.
Okay, sorry.
No, that's okay.
And old Disney.
Yeah, old Disney, Jonas Brothers, that's going to be, like, the main focus of the pod, but, like, we have a couple other things to just, like, go over.
To just share with you.
Before we get into that. I'll go first.
Wait, no, we have to introduce our
special
guest.
Oh my gosh, we have a guest, guys. We have a guest. It's so exciting.
Hey, guys.
It's Emily. It's our friend Emily.
Yeah.
You don't know her probably unless you know us.
You don't know
But
her.
if you're like if you're a listener that doesn't know us and you don't know Emily either. Let's give a little bio about Emily. She is good at like basically everything. Especially hockey. She plays hockey.
She's really good at hockey.
She loves old Disney, which is why we asked her on. And Emily, do you want to share anything about yourself?
Yeah, what else?
Pretty much I'm not good at everything.
Yeah,
That's
she can speak in Chinese.
Misconception.
Hannah, did we say you could talk?
She can speak in Chinese.
Annie!
I'm kidding.
Your Lenten journey!
We're going to be discussing my Lenten journey after this. But yeah, she can speak Chinese.
Like a few words. I can't.
And Braille.
She knows how to write Braille. She taught herself
She can
Braille.
yo-yo.
Yeah,
Yeah,
really good.
and solve a Rubik's
So I have
Cube.
weird skills. Let's just leave
She's
that
party
there.
tricks, and that's what matters.
party tricks.
So, that's Emily. Emily is here today. But first, like I said, we have to go over some things that I want to talk about. First things first, I thought of a new name that I want to call you guys listening.
Our listeners.
So last week we were like the Potters, but like I feel like that's posing on the other podcasts that I listen to. So I really can't call you that. So right away, like my creative genius was just like Padres.
Because I get it, because like Spanish.
Like dad in Spanish.
Yeah, like
yeah,
dads.
isn't that quirky and like fun?
Like
I think it's pretty
so
fun.
fun.
I think it's really fun.
So Padres, like Padres.
We were saying,
So it's
or we could do
P-A-D.
compadre.
but that's not
Like,
Because
as
you're
bad
more
as
you're like, I feel like you're more compadres than padres. Like, I wouldn't consider any of you my dad.
I'm
Besides my
glad
dad.
you don't consider me your dad.
Awesome.
So yeah, I just really thought of that like right on the spot. I was
Let
like,
us know like your thoughts on that
Padres.
because I think it's pretty fun.
spelled
Comment down below.
P-O-D-R-E-S. Yeah.
Padres.
Padres.
Alright.
Is there
Okay,
a
Padres. So let's get into my
Hannah,
other
why do you
topic.
okay, never mind. Okay, you know what?
Annie, why
I
don't
have
you
to-
go into this
okay,
since
because
you're
I'm working-
making fun of Hannah right now?
Okay. So I think I'm like a nice person. Like my mom tells me like I'm a nice person and stuff. And other people have also told me I'm a nice person. But this year for Lent, as we have to do something because I'm a good Catholic person.
Gotta reiterate.
Instead of-
I'm a good person
instead
a
of-
few times.
Giving up something, I'm just gonna be a nicer person. And then Julie was like, you can't do that because you can't measure being a nice person. But I can. Because, like, for example, when Hannah wouldn't stop talking, even though she isn't even on this episode, normally I would be like, Hannah, shut
Which
up.
you did.
Which
She stopped herself.
At first
She
I did,
stop
but
herself.
then I stopped myself. And now I'm saying, Hannah, I guess you can talk if you want. Also, like, as an example, like, if Julia goes to, like, hit me with her lanyard or something, like she did yesterday, instead of being like, Julia, if you do that one more time, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to say a phrase like, thank you for giving me this opportunity to be a stronger person.
Like Jim and Pam.
I don't know what you're referring to on that.
In the office. I
No.
got you.
Like
Like
couples
therapy,
who go to
couples
marriage
marriage
counseling when they're like,
counseling.
I appreciate you.
Yeah,
I
like,
recognize your gesture.
Yeah, like when someone does something that really annoys me and makes me, lose my patience a little bit, I'm just gonna thank them for the opportunity
To grow as a person.
to grow. Exactly. You get it, Emily.
I understand you, Anna.
Yeah.
Should we all just share our Lenten?
Lenten journeys.
So mine's a little confusing because I really wanted to give up something, but I could not decide. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to exercise every day, unless I work.
Build that time.
So not every day, but
Days you don't work.
because I was going to give up meat, and everyone was like, "You're gonna die!" Like you.
Yeah.
I was like,
you need to eat meat or else you're gonna die.
I know, I
feel
was like,
it's not that serious.
It's
was
really
definitely
not
one
that
of
serious,
those
especially
people.
because I don't eat that much
I
meat.
recognize it.
But, whatever, I guess I just won't give that up. And then I was going to do, like, a social media cleanse, but that's kind of already failed. Plus, I like my Finsta too much. And Twitter, so I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Plus, social media, like, people who usually do that, I feel like are usually, like,
Addicted.
they don't like social media, and, like,
or it's like
after they get off
they
of
need
it,
like a
they,
cleanse of it.
It's like
yeah,
a
but, like,
bottomless
I never,
hole,
like,
yeah.
whenever I go on it, I never, like, get off of it feeling, like, sad. So, like, I don't mind.
unfulfilled.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like, ruin your day.
And Emily has some Lent
Yeah.
what
I'm
are
trying
they
to like minimalize a little bit.
Sacrifices?
I just have a bunch of clutter and
Marie
junk.
Kondo style.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and go through everything,
And?
organize. Oh, and I'm trying to watch my language a little bit,
That's so.
swear less.
That is very good of
That's
you.
very good
Definitely
Christian
do
of
that
you.
for
Oh,
this
yes, a good
podcast
Catholic
because
girl.
we can't have explicit content.
Yeah.
What the?
Yeah. Oh, that was.
By the way, we just laughed in the middle of that because a person just walked into the room very creepily. No one understands like what we're talking about, but that was just like really creepy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, another thing I wanted to say. Wait, did you want to talk about your hair?
Why am I talking about my hair?
You wanted to
I
dye
don't
your
know.
hair.
Oh, that was just this little side note. I can't stop thinking about how I wish I could dye my hair, but my hair is too dark. I'll expand on that another day.
Okay.
You can go ahead.
I didn't tell you
A
this
little
one.
foreshadowing.
So on the way home from work the other day, it wasn't yesterday, it was last week.
Okay.
Yeah, last week. I played some Casey Musgraves, happy and sad,
Uh-huh. Oh,
just
such a
jamming
good
in the
song.
car,
Such a good
whatever.
song.
And it was late.
Yeah.
It was one of the days that I closed, I think, or either ended at 9. I don't remember. But I was like jamming, whatever, blah blah blah. And then I pull up to this red light, and I'm like jamming, and then this other car pulls up next to me. And they, like, stop right, when you stop at a stoplight and, like, you tend to stop where you can't see the person
Yeah,
next to
I
you.
always like
This
pull
person
up.
stopped right where they could, like, look and see me, and it was, like, 5, like, guys in a car.
No.
Like, probably our age or, like, maybe a little older.
That sucks.
And they just all look over, and I'm, like, happy and sad. I'm, like, jamming to happy and sad, and then I, like, see them, and I kind of just, like, stop. And I, like,
Ooh.
talk, like, I'm pretending, like, I'm saying the words, but I'm, like, pretending I'm, like, talking to someone on the phone.
Even though there's like no one in the car, you're just talking
No,
to
like, on the
yourself.
phone. You know how there's, like, Bluetooth, like, things? I don't have
They
that in
don't
my
know.
car.
They
but,
don't know her well.
But, that's what I was doing. It was really embarrassing.
No, that is really embarrassing.
But I
for
was,
you.
like, about to roll down the window and be like, listen to Casey Musgraves.
Should have done it.
Sis.
Shameless plug.
Okay. What was your other thing you had to say?
Oh, I was just going to talk about how...
Oh, you're watching Criminal Minds
Yeah,
now.
I've been
Oh,
starting
yeah.
Criminal
Criminal
Minds. That's Annie's... Okay, we were in class one day, and Annie and Emily were like, love Criminal Minds.
Great show.
And then I was like, yeah, I've been watching it. It's so good.
It is
It's
so,
so good.
I
Oh
know.
my god.
Literally so good.
It is it's just like so good. Like, it's just like so good.
Stop.
Oh god.
Stop it.
But yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
I just want to put that out there. That's an official recommendation. Watch Criminal Minds.
I'm like rewatching it right now because I've like watched literally every single episode available.
It's
so
kind
now
of
I'm
scary.
rewatching.
Though.
Yeah,
If
if you're
I'm sometimes if
easily
I'm like
scared,
yeah, if I'm like by myself,
don't be alone or in the dark.
like alone.
That was me. I was literally.
Yeah,
the
I've
other
had a few
night-
friends.
I literally the other night both my parents were home, but they were in bed, and I was watching a really scary like one of like the psychotic like break episodes where like a guy like literally like, goes insane, and he was just killing everyone, and then like it was like very suspenseful towards the end, and like it was dark, and it was just scary.
Yeah, no, there's like
And
a
then I ran
solid
upstairs to my room.
few- Oh yeah, I get
I was
that.
like looking behind me.
There's a solid
got
few
you.
episodes of that show that like I don't watch by myself because they scare me, but it's probably like 3 or 4 that scare me. The other ones I'm like,
You're
if they
so
can
tough.
Shut up. No, the other ones I can watch and like sometimes I'll be like, ooh, that was a little creepy, but like some of them I'm scared of.
Yeah, none of them have been very like awful lately, but
Yeah, they.
I could see
Just
them
you
getting
wait.
worse.
And we were all agreed that the best character in that show is Reed.
Reed.
And if you disagree,
Obviously,
you're wrong.
Spencer
Like there's
Reed.
no other character in that
so
show
cute.
that
Boy
is as good as
Oh,
him.
he's so great.
He's so cute.
I love him, and then I also love Morgan.
Derek
yeah.
Morgan.
Oh my
He's
god.
cute
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. Oh,
But Morgan,
love them.
like Reed's cute, like Morgan's hot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I understand that. Like
get
nerdy,
what I
cute. Like
Yeah.
He's just
Because
And
right now
Morgan's
I'm at
just,
the
like,
point where
chiseled.
he puts his hair like behind his ears.
It's
When
like
it's, like-
gross, but it's like
Aaron's
cute.
it's so
face.
gross.
No, it's
Cute.
like
Ew.
cute
It's
in
like
a little way.
he did a bowl cut, and it's all the same length around his head. And he
Oh,
just
wait, no,
tucks
that's terrible.
the front's back.
Wait, that's so true.
It's literally
it's like
it's
Sia,
a bowl,
but like
yeah, but he just
But
tucks
tucked
it back.
but tucked in.
Oh my. But he's still cute anyway. So
Yeah, no, he's adorable. Best character on that show.
okay.
Yeah, definitely
Agreed.
love him. I think that was all I really needed to mention. I like write down things like when I like stuff happens so I don't
See,
forget
that's
it.
my issue. Is like stuff doesn't happen to me.
Well, like some of the stuff like that the things I just told weren't like that intense.
Like not events.
Or I
but
think I just have like a bad memory. So like after things happen, I'd be like, "That was crazy," and then I forget the next morning.
That's why you write it down when it happens,
Need a
Annie.
journal.
You
That's
know
why I do
can't
that.
kind
I
of
have
stuff.
a note on my phone called podcast topics.
Fun.
I have like
organized.
topics on there that like we can discuss in later episodes, and then I have like things I need to discuss in this episode. I also wanted to just put a quick mention out there. I'm forgetting his last name. Alex
Trebek.
Trebek.
So
from
sad.
Jeopardy.
I'm
Literally.
so sad.
I
Did you see the video?
How
So
would they
He's
keep
so
doing
strong.
Jeopardy
He's such
if
a strong
he
man.
dies?
He wants to fulfill his contract.
But he said there's only 3 years left.
He's
so,
like, I'm planning to fight this, and I'm like, it's so sad.
No, I'm actually
and
genuinely
there's such
very
a
sad
low
about
like
that.
survival rate for that. Like
I know, because
kind.
it's stage
It's-
4
yeah, he found out so
pancreatic
late.
cancer.
I'm very
guy.
sad
but
about
like,
it.
if he loves what he does, so.
Oh my god.
I
We need
know.
something happier now because I'm feeling a little sad.
I have some news to share with all of you, and it's in keeping with my
Let me
long
skip a little forward.
Now, just like 50,000
I'm pretty sure
other
no one
people
can
in
hear
the
this.
United States each year, this week I was diagnosed with stage 4 pancreatic cancer. Now, normally the
He's so,
prognosis
like,
for this
monotone.
is
He's, like,
not very
so
encouraging,
strong.
but
Who's gonna do
I'm going to fight this, and I'm going to keep working. And with the love and support of my family and friends, and with the help of your prayers also, I plan to beat the low survival rate statistics for this
I
disease.
just want him to be okay.
Truth told,
I really just want him to be okay.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'll be very,
who-
very, very sad if he
Who
dies.
will host Jeopardy and like?
They'll just have to
No one.
shut
They'll
down
just
Jeopardy.
iconic.
I
No
don't
one
think
can
they'll
be
have
He is
to
replace
Jeopardy.
him.
Yeah.
He is
Too
Jeopardy.
good. You can't have Jeopardy without him.
Yeah, can we talk about something happy?
Jonas Brothers!
Yeah!
Jonas Brothers! So
Oh
they're
my
back!
goodness.
And they're better than before. I mean, it's not the first boy band I would have picked to be back.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
I'm surprised because they had
I'm
such
very
a bad
happy.
breakup. Like,
They did?
Wait, what?
Wait, Emily.
Fill us in!
guys, do you not
Oh
know
my
about the
God.
family tea? Oh
No,
god,
okay,
yeah.
tell us.
Wait.
So
So
much.
there was just like a bunch of internal problems, and they had like they would fight and stuff, and like they just didn't started to not get along,
Oh, really?
and they regret going into business together at such a young age.
Well,
And, like,
obviously they're back.
I think I saw an interview where Nick was like, "Yeah, I went to therapy over it, like all this stuff, like it like hit hard." And then they were together to do a documentary about like the Jonas Brothers and their old life, and then they were like, "Let's make music again." And then they made the song, and it was
That's
great.
great.
And
Well,
now they're back
here's the
together.
thing.
I think it's funny that they're like really younger brothers, like excluded still, even though he's like
Frankie?
old now.
Literally.
I feel like he's
Frank,
still
he's
not
still
in it.
like
Poor
he's-
Frankie.
You know,
Poor guy.
all the Frankies
But
of the
they're
world get the
thriving.
shaft, am I right? Frankie, Jonas,
Oh,
Frankie, Grande.
Grande.
Oh.
At first I was applying along. I was like,
Yeah, I was like, what are you
Frankies
talking
do you
about?
know?
Okay. Okay, so this is what I wanted to say though. My thought was that I didn't get why the Jonas Brothers, like, usually boy bands get back together for the money, like that's just how it is. That's just I know the Backstreet Boys went on hiatus, but like it was a very, 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 very long hiatus. Almost like they had broken up. So they came back together, obviously, because they were not making enough money doing whatever else they were doing. Jonas Brothers, however, they're all pretty successful. Like, I mean, Kevin doesn't make like
Yeah,
music
Nick
by
is the
himself,
most
but like
successful.
Nick and Joe's in this band,
Yeah.
who I saw in concert by
DNCE.
the way 1 year, and then you were with me.
I saw
Yeah, I
Nick
was
when
with
he
you.
came
Yeah,
here,
Kiss Is
too.
Smash.
Yeah,
And then Nick
Nick and
is
Demi
very
were at a
successful in his
concert.
music too.
And Nick also is married to what's her name? And
Maybe
she's
they
really
just
young,
missed
so
each
he's-
other.
He's winning.
Maybe that their
Yeah,
connection's too
so
strong.
I just think-
the family connection.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's not for the money. Like I think they just came back because they
just
like
enjoy
genuinely
making
wanted
music.
to.
Can we
That's amazing.
discuss who each of our favorite Jonas Brothers
Yes.
are?
Oh my gosh, I have so many thoughts on this.
So do I. Okay.
Okay.
Emily, go first, because you're our
Okay.
guest.
Well, since the beginning, since the Camp Rock days, I've always been a Nick stan. So
Same.
can't go back.
I'm gonna say I liked Joe the best. He was always my favorite. I just thought he was so cute. He had those nice eyebrows.
I mean, he's such like a classic like rock like.
like no, like
Jonas
Jonas
Brothers
Brothers classic
He was like
rock.
the most emo
No,
of
but-
the band, so it makes
Yeah,
sense.
like he's
why
like
I'm-
the one
or
who's like
Annie
the rock
likes.
and roll performer, like the wow, like.
He did have that
That-
fringy hair.
Like,
Remember
remember when
when
he
he
straightened his hair?
And
Yeah,
it was
he had
like
that fringe.
just
Yeah,
long. It was
that's
just
all
a
I like
mop.
remember.
Camp
oh
Rock.
gosh, that was
Oh,
good.
good old
No,
days.
okay, so back in the day, well, you know, Jonas Brothers, big deal, own show, Camp Rock, blah blah blah. I loved Nick too because I always thought he was like the cutest. I liked Joe No one liked Kevin, by the way. The best. Just put it
Yeah.
out
Yeah,
there.
no.
Anyone who says that Kevin was their favorite, they just feel bad for him. So, like, subconsciously, they're like, I guess Kevin's my favorite.
Yeah, like,
because I
there's
kind
no
of feel
reason.
pity for
I mean,
him.
he definitely blew up.
Did he?
I think he looks better now than
No,
he did.
he looks
did.
better, but he was never...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, like,
He
so my
needs a
favorite
new
was
haircut.
Nick.
Like, he just needs to fix his
I
hair.
know, he needs to do
That's a-
something about that.
Yeah.
But I always liked Nick because he was cute. But now, Joe
I really
is,
like
like,
Joe
really
now.
cute now.
Yeah.
I like
yeah.
his
Like,
I like
really
Joe's voice
cute.
better than Nick's voice.
Yeah, Nick's is a little, like, I don't know.
Adam Levine, like high. And
Yeah, high-pitched, I was
Yeah,
gonna
it's like
say.
less powerful, I would say.
I really like Joe now, though. I can't say that Joe's my favorite now, but I still
Yeah, I
can't say
wouldn't
that
go that
Nick's
far,
my
but-
favorite because
I've always been a
Joe
Joe
has
girl.
really went up the ranks for me. And by the ranks, I mean tied at first from second because Kevin's always third.
So just
So,
Poor Kevin.
poor Kevin.
poor Kevin.
Okay, so let's get into old Disney because that's what the Jonas Brothers were in. Okay, first of all, did they do an episode on it? I don't think they did, but I remember when, like, Nick announced that he had diabetes.
And that was, like, the most, like,
was so
earth-shattering news.
I know.
I was like,
I was like 8 years old, and I was like, no. And then I was like looking up on Google later,
is
what is
diabetes
diabetes? No, I was like, what is diabetes? like I didn't know what it was, but I knew he had it, and I was like really
It
sad
was
for
a
him.
huge part of the episode. I remember, like, the tone changed. Like, he was just like,
I know.
that was
And then we talked about this the other day, but like never forget the episode of Shake It Up.
No,
When-
I don't know if it was an episode or it was a commercial that she did.
No, it was an episode.
Oh, Bella
I
Thorne
remember.
had
Where she was like,
dyslexia.
I'm dyslexic.
It was an episode because I remember I used to like fall asleep in my mom's bed every night, and she'd put on like Disney for me, and that would be on. And I remember the one episode was like, I'm dyslexic,
and that was
and there was like a
that
sign,
episode
and she
came
was
out
like,
after that
like,
commercial.
I can't read
Yeah,
it.
because they have the commercial
Remember those
too that's
little
like
shorts they
my
would do?
story.
yeah,
and her dyslexia story came out, and then they made an episode of Shake It Up about
Okay,
it.
then
Yeah.
I remember watching the episode, but
It's a big deal.
I remember like her like explaining to like whoever like what it was, and she was like, "It's hard for me to like
It's
even
hard for me to
continue in life," and I was like, "Bella, you're in a throuple now." She's in a
They're in a
throuple,
throuple?
or wait,
I
they
thought
broke up
but they were in a throuple
with Tana
Tana
Mojo
Mojo
and some other guy.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
such a weird combination.
Who?
Bella Thorne is like,
Was she? Bella Thorne was
She's
the person who broke up with that guy and dated his sister,
Charlie.
right?
Oh.
I feel like that was her too.
Wait, did
Charlie
she date
Puth?
Charlie Puth?
no,
Yeah, no.
did they?
I don't
Wait,
know.
I don't
she
know.
dated someone, and I remember
That was
them
Charlie
being
Puth.
known.
I thought it was Charlie Puth.
I don't
No, it was the guy who was the werewolf on Wizards of Waverly Place.
Oh, Mason! His name was Mason in Wizards of Waverly
Oh my
Place. I
god!
do
Wait,
remember
okay.
that.
I don't. It's so funny,
That's
like
such a
seeing
good
where both
show.
of them, her and Zendaya, like ended up.
I know, and Zendaya literally just designed a collection
Another
for like
connection. Joe Jonas auditioned to be David on Waverly Place. Not David.
Oh my god! Wait, he could have.
Justin.
Yeah, I know
David's
what you
the
meant.
actor. my
I don't
bad.
think he would
But
have done a good job.
Like he auditioned for the role.
I mean, I
So,
like the
crazy,
guy
could
who
have been
played
completely
Justin.
different. David.
I like him
something.
better, but like I could see that.
David Henry. There we go.
Ooh, can we talk about what our favorite old Disney shows are?
Drake and
Please.
Josh.
Because all-time favorite... Wait, are we
That's
going...
Nick-
that's
Can we
Nick.
do
That's
old
Nick.
Nickelodeon too?
Well, let's do Disney
well,
first.
okay, Disney
I
first.
have more thoughts on Nickelodeon because I was
too.
more of a Nickelodeon girl.
Yeah.
So I
Entirely
didn't have
cool.
cable growing up because my parents like didn't love me that much, and like once me and my sister were like able to like actually like, want TV, they like got rid of cable because they didn't want us to like
Be corrupt.
Yeah,
With dog
'Cause
with
that's
a
how
dog.
because that's just how
downfall.
my mother was. No hate to her because I know she listens to this. She's gonna be like, "Why would you say that about me?" Anyway, continuing on, Hannah Montana is
Yes,
the
that's
best
mine,
old
that's
Disney
Yeah,
show.
mine.
she can't.
And
So
you can't say anything else. Like, there's no other show that even
That's
like,
mine too.
compared
That's
to
what I
it.
was gonna say.
Yeah.
Because Hannah Montana.
Because she's
it.
just
So
so iconic.
good.
She's still just as iconic.
Killing it.
Still
Her
know.
breakdown, her all of
the
her
movies.
The movies
No,
were
no.
so good.
just Miley Cyrus in general, like her journey, all of it's iconic.
Craziness.
Even when she went crazy and
then
danced
she
up
made-
on Robin Thicke
Yeah.
in
And then
that
she
like
made
nude
Bangers.
That, like,
suit.
yeah,
I was
with
like,
the teddy bear.
yes.
And Bangers
Yeah.
is such a good album. That's like
It
her
is.
Best. That's
It's
one of
on-
her
it is.
best.
It has
That's
some
like her best
bops.
music.
It has some bops.
And she was
I'm
at a
excited
mental
for new-
low.
But
But yeah,
yes,
she
that
really
show.
grew too. Like
That show was really good.
because she was forced into
What show is good?
Hannah Montana.
Oh.
But
Sorry,
I-
I'm just talking about like.
I would
how
have to
Miley
say that
Cyrus
Wizards
has.
is definitely my
Oh,
second
I
though.
do love
Like
Wizards.
Wizards of Waverly Place, I watched really hard. Like
I was
It
never
was
a
my
huge fan
all
of
the
Selena
time.
Gomez. I'm still not a huge fan of
I didn't like
Selena
her character in that because I feel like she would be mean to me if she was.
I was a
person in
I was a
real
big
life.
fan of. I like Good Luck Charlie. It was a good one.
I
was
never
good.
loved it that much.
I enjoyed it. No, Hannah, you can
Go ahead,
talk.
Hannah.
It's fine.
I got into like the old like Disney Instagrams the other day, and I went into all the old Good Luck Charlie pages, and they're still like best friends, and they travel the world together, and it's just
Like
goals.
maybe
Like
that's
who?
why
like Bridget Medler
kind of
and
annoys me.
whoever played
Except blonde.
both
is
her
a hit.
brothers, the blonde one.
Pete.
No,
That's his name.
was it really?
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't remember.
think it was.
Remember when they
It was
had
not.
when,
Lady,
remember
do
when
you
we were
agree with
mad?
me? You can talk for this, Lenny. Tell me that I'm right.
It was not Pete.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, I think I am right.
I don't
No,
think
it
his
was
name
not
was Pete.
Pete.
Maybe the actor.
Wait,
was.
while you're looking it up,
feel
remember
like
when
his
the
name was, like,
mom and
TJ or
dad were like
something.
old?
PJ. It was PJ.
PJ.
Oh, I was very
I was
close.
close.
What was
The
the
P
younger
probably-
brother's
the
name?
P probably
though?
stands for Pete.
No.
Or Patrick.
No, they had a whole
John.
episode on that, and it was like, I don't remember.
Remember when
It
her
was
laptop
funny.
with all the video diaries was like went through the dishwasher?
I don't remember that. I didn't
Remember that?
I didn't watch
I don't know
that
if it was
in,
the
like,
dishwasher, but
order.
it got like all
Or
wet,
with
and she was like,
attention.
"The video diaries." Also, remember, I was gonna say this. Remember when the parents were like
Gabe.
over 50 and
PJ
had
Gabe.
a baby?
Yes, I do
Like
remember that.
Toby.
They just kept popping
Wait,
out.
what?
kids.
Yeah, they did.
They had
They
another
Charlie,
kid.
and then they had Toby.
Toby, yeah.
Even though
Oh,
Teddy
they were,
was
like,
like
older.
in college.
Then they
Yeah.
went to like
It was
they went
weird.
to like Florida together. I know they got like
they had a
they went.
separate family.
It was
What?
insane.
Disconjoined from Teddy and PJ.
Yeah.
I see.
That's crazy. Okay, old Nickelodeon though.
That was the
I'm gonna
best.
say
I think
it.
better than Disney. Sorry.
I agree.
I agree. No,
Victorious
it was
and iCarly are so
And
good.
Zoe 101.
Drake and Josh.
Okay, Zoe 101 was good, but it
That's
wasn't
all I have to
funny.
say.
I know, but I
that's
still love
those
it.
shows-
Classified.
What?
That
was
iconic.
good.
That was good.
Shaped my middle school years.
Go ahead.
No, it's okay.
You said iCarly Victorious.
No, I like don't really know what I was gonna say. So
Victorious was a
keep
jam.
talking.
I loved Victorious. Like I
That
feel like it
one,
was
yeah.
underappreciated a little bit.
The three best: Victorious, iCarly, and Drake and Josh. Drake and Josh is like
They were huge
iconic.
mashup.
Iconic.
The mashups were
iconic.
The mashups were great.
Drake and Josh was just so funny. Like
Oh
it was
yeah,
such
Drake
a funny
and Josh
show.
is still funny. You can watch it today. The first,
Literally.
the original "You Had One Job" like
Literally
cannot be topped. That is
I
the
love
height of
that
comedy.
show. Oh, I love that show. Drake and Josh, I think, is my favorite.
And they get,
but then I also really liked iCarly.
iCarly and
Yes.
Victorious, like those were so funny.
but
for
I
no
don't know.
reason.
Like Zoe 101 was like huge.
I loved
too.
that.
I watched that so
Just
much.
made me
But then
wanna,
she
like,
went and
go
got
to
pregnant.
PCA.
I was
Okay,
a huge fan
no.
of that show.
No,
it's
no,
not
that's not
Jamie
why.
Lynn's fault.
That's not why they broke
the
up.
contract ended.
contract
Are you
The
kidding?
contract
They just
ended.
didn't renew it.
They just didn't renew it. It's not
Because
Jamie
she
Lynn's
was
fault.
pregnant,
living a
maybe.
lie.
It's not Jamie Lynn's fault. It's
No,
not
that's
Lynn's
not why the
fault.
show
It's
ended.
No,
either.
but I'm saying
It just
her,
died
I know
before
her
that.
contract
Oh my
ended,
gosh.
but then do
Are
you
you
think
kidding?
they didn't renew it because she was pregnant?
I
No.
think they could have
Wait,
kept going with
that,
it.
It's not her fault. Stop blaming Jamie Lynn's
Wait,
fault.
but
okay?
We
Let's
get it.
stop
You're a fan of
it.
the
It seems-
Spears. Stop defending them to death.
Also,
You know what? Okay.
I know back in
Big
the
Time
day-
I'm trying to be a
Rush,
nice
guys. Can we just
person.
Big Time Rush for a second, because
Yeah.
that is
That
So
it's
good.
If I could have picked either Jonas Brothers or Big Time Rush to get back together,
I would
probably
pick
would've
Big Time Rush. Big Time Rush.
I mean, number one, I would pick One Direction, but that's just like a different
I
story.
rewatched Big Time Rush this year in September. I rewatched it. It was on Amazon Prime, but I rewatched the whole thing.
Hey guys, we're just adding this in because it's about to get really loud because we all scream at the same time. So you might want to turn your volume down for a few seconds. Bye.
Remember when One Direction was on iCarly?
Oh my god!
I literally remember that
remember
episode
that.
airing.
Jimmy Fallon was
Sorry,
on it,
we're
too.
They
screaming.
had so many
But I remember that
fans.
episode airing. Like, the commercials, like, before it aired, it was like,
One Direction?
One Direction's gonna be on iCarly next, whatever. And then I remember watching it and being like, Harry, I
Oh my
love
god.
you.
Did Harry get sick and he had to be
Yes!
replaced by
He
Gibby or
couldn't-
someone?
Yes! He couldn't
Gibby.
perform on the show and Gibby replaced him and performed.
Aaron, what do you want to say? You're raising your hand.
I was just gonna say, I remember like Harry wasn't sick anymore, and the other like bandmates were like, Carly, like he's not sick anymore, like he's just doing this so you are like pay attention to him. She's like, are you serious?
Wait, remember when Sam brought out the butter sock and they were like,
I
a
love the
butter
butter
sock? I'll never forget that episode. I cannot believe they were on iCarly. That's
such-
so funny.
So funny.
To like look back on that now and be like, One Direction was on iCarly. Oh my god, that's so
love
funny.
that show.
Oh, that was a great show with
Yeah, iCarly was
Spencer.
So
He was the best.
Remember
What
when
do
they
you
got
got,
trapped
Debbie?
into that
And
basement?
Neville.
Do you remember when they got stuck in that
Neville
basement?
was crazy.
Neville, you
Yeah,
really
they got
stay.
Like
Yeah,
kidnapped
the
him.
crazy
And
fan.
Sam
Yes.
made like a lock
And then
pick
Gibby
out
got
of a
stuck in
bone.
the
And then
Jimmy?
Gibby came and saved them. And the chicken was there.
His little brother.
Guppy and Guppy.
Guppy.
Guppy. He's like happy.
And remember Spencer got stuck on like that wheel? Remember the wheel?
throwing knives at him.
Nora was her name.
Nora.
And then she went into like a psychiatric.
Her and Gibby literally fought,
hospital.
and they were in that like studio like pounding.
Yes.
They were like, "Yes, Gibby!"
And they told Gibby by like doing
secret
happy
message.
birthday, singing happy birthday,
third
like happy.
word.
Yes, yeah.
Oh
my God.
Actually, that just triggered me
Every
so hard.
third
Word.
Wait,
No, it was fourth.
every fourth.
Because they were talking about the 4th of July.
Oh,
They're like,
I thought
remember
it-
when we used to party for the 4th? Word. I remember
so
that.
good.
Do you remember that? That was funny.
I just
Remember
remember
the
being
And then
ostrich?
Gibby was like, wait, every 4th word. And he was like playing it on the computer. He was like, and they were like,
It's a
please
code.
help us. We are trapped or something like that. It's like,
It was so good.
It was so good. I just loved all Spencer's like creations. Like he would come up the elevator with like an ostrich one day. Like
Oh, and they were like,
Yeah,
"What do you
stuff.
have there?" And he was like, "A
Smoothie."
smoothie. That was
You would
funny.
get
Magic
that.
8 Ball told you to do so.
you want a bagel?
Oh, Tebow.
Tebow.
I love him.
Oh,
That was
I love
such a good
It's
show.
good. And then Victoria's.
Victoria's, that was really funny.
Poor Victoria Justice, though. She's just so
Oh,
sad.
I know.
Yeah,
And
she's
pathetic
struggling.
now.
I think we
Like
all
everybody else got more famous.
I think we
than
all
I
her.
think we
like to
all
sing.
like to sing. Who sings on set the most? Oh, definitely Ariana. Oh, Ariana.
I think we
sure.
all like to sing. That's the best video ever.
We're all
And
like
now-
really talented in our own way. And, like
Now Ari and what's her face that plays Jade? Oh, Elizabeth Gillies.
Oh, I always loved
or like
Jade.
BFF.
She's so
even
good.
more.
Her
And same with the
voice.
guy who plays Robbie, Matt.
Robbie.
Matt.
yeah, he was
Yeah,
in
Matt.
Benson.
What about Rob
music
Roxy?
video.
Yes! Oh my god, he got so much
Robbie.
hate for that.
They all hated him. They were like, "You can't do this to us."
Remember Trina?
Sing
Psychowitz.
Cypress.
I always liked Andre a lot.
I liked
Andre was just
I
like-
liked Jade and Beck.
Oh,
Beck was
my
Beck
favorite
was
OTP.
So
I love
cute.
them.
Wait,
Original go.
what was I gonna say? Oh my god, I was gonna say something. It was like kind of important.
We'll
but
remember
I can't
it
remember.
in 5,
4,
4, 3, 2,
It's like
1.
What's up,
No,
Padres?
you know the
No,
iCarly
I
theme
know.
song,
I thought,
idiot.
I thought I was talking about you remembering your.
the
No, I
iCarly
can't.
theme
I can't
song?
remember what I was gonna say, and it was like important too.
You just called me an idiot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm gonna go.
That's as far as I'm
Can
going.
we
That's as
refer
far as I
back
can
to their
go.
mashup episode with Keenan
The
Thompson?
song.
Oh, when they
was
were in that
lit.
like giant mansion.
Yeah, and
Yes!
they mashed up all of
Keenan
the
was there. Why
themes.
was he there?
It was his house.
It was his house.
Oh, right.
Remember?
And
And
then they mash up.
And
the
then
theme
they
songs.
like quoted
Yeah,
Jade
wait,
the same
gosh,
guy.
I keep repeating
didn't
everything
Carly
Emily's
and
saying,
someone
so.
like have the same boyfriend or
Yes.
something? Or am I thinking of
Yes,
something?
that's what she just said.
I just
Oh, I didn't.
They
I
did,
wasn't-
and then they went
they
against
confronted him in the
and they were
closet,
like,
and
yeah.
they were like,
Yes.
"You're on iCarly," and it was
Wait.
all intense.
It was
And
so
Keenan
good.
Thompson like came out. He was like, "Ugh."
And they were running around chasing like what were they? They were chasing.
It was
a
the panda.
giant-
It was the guy in the
Yes,
panda
the
suit.
panda guy.
Yes.
And I remember the entire episode. Sinjin was just trying to like
Do
surf.
the water. Yeah, the indoor surfing.
Yeah.
Wait,
Julia, what?
remember when?
Found the hot tub.
Yes.
Remember when Carly had the bad boy boyfriend that collected the Beanie Baby?
And it was James from Big Time Rush.
Yeah, oh my god.
Wait,
Literally,
remember when? Okay, so
he was the
Beanie
same
Baby
guy that Hannah Montana was choosing, or Miley Cyrus
Right.
was choosing
Jesse.
between.
Jake
and
Angela.
Jesse.
Yeah, Jake and Jesse. and
and
he
Jesse.
was the one that Carly chose as like her bad
Oh,
boy
yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah,
And then he
no,
invited
James
her over
was
and they
a
were like
different
making
boyfriend.
out and he was like, "Do you want to see my like
Collection.
Beanie Baby collection?" And she was like, "What?"
When they're like the entire like iCarly like apartment like lost their like air conditioning, right? And
Oh,
it was
they
full of
just
heat,
freaking
and he had to
re-
bring over his Beanie Babies, and he put all the air conditioning on them, and he got so much hate for that. I remember that. Very vividly.
Why?
Sorry.
Do you collect Beanie Babies? Did you feel for him?
I mean, yeah, definitely.
You fell for it.
Okay,
Okay.
back to like Disney, but you guys like Sweet Life and Zack and Cody, like that was.
love
Oh,
how
I
Hannah's
can't
just made
believe I
herself a
forgot
guest on
about
this
that.
I know, I
That's
forgot.
I forgot
just
about the
remembered.
Sweet Life.
That was a good show. Oh my gosh, love that.
Sweet
Esteban.
Life with Zack and Cody is above
Esteban.
Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wait,
Except
no,
I
Sweet
didn't
Life
really-
on Deck. No, Sweet Life on Deck was not good.
Here's my thing.
It wasn't
So I
as
was a
good.
little. I was
It's
pretty
not as
young
good.
when like Sweet Life of Zack and Cody was on, so I didn't watch
We're
that
all the
as
same
much.
age.
I know, but like I didn't watch that as much as Sweet Life on Deck because I
Yeah,
like
I
was
feel,
older.
yeah.
But like the episodes of Sweet Life of Zack and Cody that I watched, I like better.
They were so
Also,
good.
Jessie.
Ooh,
Bailey.
Not my
no,
favorite.
no
Bailey.
Jessie for
No,
me.
Jessie the show.
Oh well, she played Bailey on Sweet Life and Deck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Insane.
I didn't like her either, the character.
Yeah,
but I was
me
happy
neither.
for Cody.
What's
Yeah.
her name
Deserved it.
again?
Oh my god, he glowed up so much.
He did.
Oh.
Debbie Ryan.
Debbie Ryan.
Debbie Ryan. Oh,
She was just on another podcast of mine that I listened to. Let's try to get her on.
Debbie, if you're
Let's get
listening.
Debbie on.
Hey Debbie.
Awkward style.
Oh god.
We're gonna be cutting that out.
What should we talk about now?
What other Disney shows
Wait, how
are
much
there?
time do we
There's
use?
so many.
I'm pretty hungry.
Was Kim Possible Disney?
It was Nick.
Okay, can we talk about...
No, it's
okay,
Cartoon Network.
so they're remaking Kim Possible, and everyone's so mad about it. Like,
right.
it just, like, shut up.
It's
It's
a
not
kid's-
made for you, idiots.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's a kid's movie.
Yeah, agreed.
Like, I just, like,
They're
don't-
like,
they're
oh my gosh, I can't believe she blah, 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 this stuff. I'm like, calm down. It's just
Like,
little
if you
Yeah.
look back at, like, Shark Boy and Lava Girl...
Which, okay, I rewatched that movie because the kids
so
that I
good?
babysit were... Wait, is that... Never mind. The kids that I babysit were watching it. That movie made absolutely no sense.
It makes no sense.
It makes no sense.
Wait, which movie? Sorry.
Shark
Shark
Boy
Boy
and
and
Lava
Lava
Girl.
Girl.
Yeah.
No,
It
that's
is a
right.
great
It's a good
movie. I
It's a
still
movie.
love it because, like,
Makes no sense, though.
I loved it as a
Send him to the
kid, but yeah, it
principal
makes no
office and
sense.
have him expelled.
Well,
George
favorite-
Lopez was
Yeah,
in
why
it.
was
Like,
George Lopez
it
in
was
it?
a very
So odd.
random movie.
okay, other Disney movies we loved. High School Musical.
Oh my god.
Don't
I
even get me
never-
started.
I
I have
never
all three
cared- I
soundtracks,
never
all
cared that
three
much about
movies.
it.
It was the best
I
movie,
still
though,
listen
on
to
Disney
it.
Channel.
Lemonade
like, the Disney
Mouth?
Channel.
Oh, Lemonade Mouth was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I
good.
like High School Musical better, but...
Oh, yeah.
No, I
of
love
course.
Camp
High School-
Rock. That was always my favorite.
Yeah,
Oh,
I did like
Camp
Camp
Rock.
Rock, actually.
Oh, what
Let
was
It
that
Shine.
song?
Camp Rock was
that
so
she
good.
sang?
What? Loser.
Yeah. Oh my god. And what was her name? Tess or
Tessa.
something? The mean
Yeah.
one?
Oh my god, Demi Lovato, she's iconic. Sis, if you're
She was,
listening,
like,
come on
15.
our
That's crazy.
pod.
Yeah.
Be a padre.
Oh my god.
Be a compadre, Demi.
Yeah, let us know. Do you think we should call you guys compadres or padres? What do you think?
Which one's better, you think? You can either be our dads or you could be like our friends.
Well, you can't put it like that because friends.
But
Okay,
no, but the
padres or
friends, it doesn't
compadres?
flow as well as
Compadres.
padres do.
Yeah.
What if it's like
does.
both, like Padres for short, compadres?
Did you guys stand Cartoon Network?
Not
No.
really.
Okay, I kind of
the
did.
Scooby Doo movies I watched
Ed, Ed,
all
and
the
Eddie?
time. Ed and Eddie
Great
I
show.
watched.
Okay,
know
see,
that.
I was more of a Nickelodeon stan. My sister was a Disney Channel stan, and then my brother was a Cartoon Network stan.
Oh, I see that.
And that's how I was forced to watch like all the Cartoon Network shows, like Adventure
Avatar:
Time
The
and
Last
stuff.
Airbender.
But the best Cartoon
Avatar
Network
is
show
the best.
by far
That's Nick.
that's on Netflix actually, Total Drama Island.
Stop!
Such a good show.
Stop it! Oh my gosh, when I was
Such a good show.
volunteering
Chris,
at St.
the
Mary's,
host.
they were watching it. That show was so funny. For no
It's
reason.
such a good show because it's a literal reality show in animated form, and it's
It was
so
so
good. It's so good when
funny.
they're in like the outhouse, like doing their little interviews, and there's like the bugs flying around. Oh, it's such
And
a
also
good
something
show.
that really like
Such a good
stunted me as a kid is that I wasn't allowed to watch SpongeBob because
Oh,
my
that's
mom
so
told me it was an adult show just because she thought it was annoying and she didn't want to hear it. So
dad-
she was like, "It's inappropriate. You can't watch it." 'cause
that's
she
like
didn't want to like.
my
Yeah,
listen
my
to
dad
it.
just said it ratted my brain, but I was like, don't care.
My dad loved
SpongeBob.
it. It's like still his favorite show.
Watching it now, the Marty, I'm scared.
No, oh my gosh. Okay, so out of all the shows we've mentioned today, like SpongeBob, it just like has to be my number one
SpongeBob
because
is
it was
timeless.
always. It's just like
there.
it's so yeah, exactly. Like it's just so good. Like I watched probably like I mean they make new episodes now, so I haven't watched those, but like.
Wait, they still make
Up until I
episodes?
stopped, like I watched like every episode at least like 30 times.
Yeah, and they were also short. They were like 15 minutes. So
Literally,
it was perfect.
it was
So you could watch half an episode
in the
before you go
movies
somewhere.
when David Hasselhoff
Oh,
Wait, does it have like
shot
food
him
up
out of
on
his
his
breasts.
pectorals.
Yes.
It was like
Plankton was taking
and they were like,
all hail
"Oh!"
Plankton.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Or they
amazing.
had a lot of other movies like Truth or Square. That was a
Atlantis
good
Square
one.
Pantis?
Oh
Come
my
on.
god. Remember the winter race they
The
did?
bubble, the old bubble, and they popped the bubble.
Wait.
The
Remember
biggest thing.
Doodle Bob?
Oh, dude, that episode is so good.
So many good SpongeBob.
Boy,
Christmas.
boy.
I still watch the Christmas and Halloween one every year. Like I find it on Nickelodeon and I record it and my whole family watches it. It's really good.
Yeah.
What a stan.
I love SpongeBob. It's like the best show. And like Sandy Cheeks.
Sandy.
It's like
oh my
very
gosh,
like
loved her.
sexual innuendo, but
I mean,
Loved it. loved her
Squidward didn't
anyway.
wear pants.
Bikini
Plankton
bottom.
didn't wear anything. Patrick didn't wear a shirt.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like
yeah, I was like, I never thought about
It
that.
was just
the
connecting
chum
the dot.
bucket. Chum is like fish. It's literally cannibalist. Like the
Oh my god.
Oh.
restaurant. That's
Well,
why
when
it
they
wasn't
like, I remember
successful.
when they
read
would
that
like
online
pour
somewhere.
chum like on their like trays, you would see like bones in them.
Yeah, like it's fish.
Guys, I
it's
used to-
cannibalism.
It's fishy
I used to like
Fish.
feel
But he's a
bad for
plankton, so he doesn't
Plankton.
know.
I used to like feel bad.
Of
for
course
him.
you did.
I felt bad
Why?
for Karen. She deserved
Oh,
better.
Karen did just
No,
That
but
was an
like
abusive relationship.
definitely.
Call it how it
Plankton
is.
was like Karen's like. I can't say it.
I mean,
Oh,
B word.
yeah.
You mean Karen
well,
was
Karen-
Karen is a
Plankton's?
computer.
No,
may I
because
remind
Karen
you.
was like she would boss him around, wouldn't she?
What did you say?
I said Karen's a computer, so like
She's
she
like,
literally was a computer on a stand.
She was definitely a feminist
What
in hiding.
Remember in
Plankton
the,
overshadowed
I'm a goofy
her.
goober, and she was like, crowd surfing.
I do remember SpongeBob and Patrick were literally drunk at that like
Yeah, because they ate too much ice cream.
No, it was like the nut, like the peanut guy,
Yeah.
or whatever. What was it?
He was a goofy goober.
Yeah. That's what it was, right? And they like drank too much, or they ate too much ice cream, and they were like on stage. He like took the mic and he was like, "This one goes out to all you
goofy goobers out there."
Oh my gosh, and then when they were about to die in that like heat tank.
Oh, that's so
under the
emotional.
heat lamp thing.
And they shriveled up.
Yeah,
Oh
and
my
then the
God.
tear
And the
though
tear.
brought them like
The tear of the goofy goober.
Yeah, it made it into a heart, and then they survived.
Wow.
They were like,
Unreal.
I'm okay. Mr. Krabs was like frozen. And like
terrible.
Neptune was like bald.
Bald.
Every time he took it off. Oh, SpongeBob.
What? Oh, Fred when he goes, my leg.
Fred,
Yeah, he goes,
Exactly.
my leg.
Him and Karen should have been together.
Fred and Karen.
Couples that never were, but should have been.
Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy. They're a couple.
Mrs.
Are they really?
Puff.
Probably not, but
Or Miss Puff.
They were the
Mrs.
best.
Puff.
Mrs.
Whoa.
Puff and Mermaid Man. Ooh.
Oh, when I was like in driver's ed, I'd get like flashbacks or like
No,
I don't know.
yeah,
But so
Miss
like when
Puff.
Miss Puff and SpongeBob and driver's ed, like that's what I felt like.
You felt like SpongeBob.
I felt like SpongeBob, and I felt like
Remember when he went with like that famous race car driver's son?
Yeah.
And like he taught him how to drive. He was like, just be one. What was it? It was
Be
like,
one with the road. Like he
Yeah.
blindfolded him and stuff.
remember when they took a road trip and the song was like, road, when I'm on the road.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a good place to wrap it up, I'd say.
yeah, because I have to go.
We just want to say thank you to our guest, Emily, today.
Thanks for having me, guys.
It was really fun,
So much
and
fun.
I guess thanks to Hannah, too, since she really
She-
asserted herself.
Yeah,
This
decided
is
that
my
she was
topic.
True. This is like the main thing
Okay.
you can talk about.
Yeah.
being
know,
nice. So yeah, I'm happy that you were talking.
Yay,
Hannah.
this is
Thanks
so
for
fun.
all of my irrelevant opinions that nobody asked for.
Exactly.
tying in
Wow.
everything.
Wow.
What can I say, guys?
Okay, so we're going to be making an Instagram probably soon, but we have a Twitter. Go follow it. It's opinions nobody asked for.
It's OPN.
No,
No.
ONAF podcast
Sorry.
is the at.
I thought you were trying to
ONAF
spell it.
podcast is the at, and then you could just search opinions nobody asked for, and then we're going to be making an Instagram. Promote the pod, tell your friends, leave a review, leave a rating, write a review.
Yeah.
And just listen in.
Yeah,
Yeah,
listen in
thanks
for
for
more great
listening.
content like this.
Yeah. Thanks for listening.
Go
We'll
stream
see
Sucker
you-
on iTunes and Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
Please come on our podcast, Joe Jonas.
Please.
Or
Please.
Nick
We're begging you.
Kevin,
Nick.
We'll even take Kevin at this
Kevin.
point. Frankie, we'll
Frankie.
take you too.
Frankie, please you come on, then we get your brothers on. I would be fine without Kevin, but you know.
Kevin can't make it. It's okay. I do feel pity for him.
I do too.
feel like
You know,
he's, like,
I
a
feel like
good
he's got a good
person,
personality.
Yeah, like he just doesn't.
Oh, he's one of those people that's
You know,
just
he would be
overshadow.
great at a
Personality's
podcast because you
good.
don't see him.
Exactly.
True.
That's iconic. Okay.
So, peace out. Bye, guys.
Hey guys, we just wanted to come on here and say that we're sorry we talked over each other for the entire episode. Actually, I'm sorry because it was mostly me. But yeah.
Yeah, and that we just screamed the whole time. So, sorry.
And if you enjoyed it still, then you're a real one.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
If not, we don't blame you. Bye.